That man was here.
We are in Dubois, Wyoming, getting ready to head down to Cheyenne and meet up with our Gypsy Tour guys so we can head out to the Tahoe for Shark Week. Yesterday was a long day. We went through Yellowstone. Well, we actually started off over in Red Lodge, rode the Beartooth Pass and down into Yellowstone, over through the Tetons, and then down to Dubois. What a day, man. So much stuff, we couldn't even remember everything that we saw. By the time we got here, we were trying to hash it out. I should have recorded our conversation last night, but we saw 3 different bear sightings, some cubs up in a tree. Then right before we got here to Dubois, we saw a couple of grizzly bear mama with 2 baby cubs. I was trying to stop so I could turn the camera on to take a picture, and there was a ranger there telling us to go on. We couldn't stop, so I didn't get that captured. It is June 24th. I'll flip it around so you can see where we're at this morning, though. Beautiful view.
Time for breakfast.
There's Dan, breakfast of champions, right?
That's right.
Really not many breakfast options here in Dubois. So Dan's got a protein bar. I'm eating a Subway cookie, maybe some trail mix that I've got left over for breakfast this morning. This is a Longhorn Ranch. It's an RV park and a lodge, and we're obviously in the lodge. So if you have an RV and want to come out, this is the place to go. Really nice facilities here, nice folks. It's about 2 miles outside of Dubois on the east side of town. Okay, guys, that's it for this morning. Thanks for subscribing and liking my channel. And it's been a lot of fun, a lot of learning experience so far.
Hey guys, we found something pretty cool on the side of the road. We're gonna go back and check it out. It's not open, but we can get down in there and take some pictures. So I'm gonna go back and show you what we found today.
We're just outside of Dubois, Wyoming, and we found the National Museum of Military Vehicles. Actually, we were in Newcastle, Wyoming a couple of days ago, and I spoke to a veteran firefighter who was a fire service instructor, woodlands fire instructor for the state of Wyoming, retired 15 years ago. And he told me about this place, said it had just opened. I should look for it, I wouldn't be able to miss it. So we're gonna walk down in here and look at this a little bit closer. Okay, guys, here we are, the Veterans Pavilion. What do you think, Dan?
Pretty awesome. They got a lot of stuff in there.
Pretty cool, man. Guys need to come check this out. If I'm a little winded, guys, it's because I walked up the hill and I'm an old fat man. Yes, I want to check out the ambulance. The Jeep ambulance. Got room for a leader back here. Space for an attendant or 2. Pretty cool stuff. I can't get through this entire pavilion right now. It is just packed. And the inside of the building is probably not open right now because it's so early. Didn't look like it was open. You need to come check this out. We're going to head on down to Cheyenne. Wish I had a little bit more time to stay here, but come check it out. Pretty cool roadside attraction. Let's continue this ride. That was just too freaking cool. Maybe one day I'll be able to come back and check it out properly. All right, let's head to Cheyenne. Okay guys, for the first time in a week we're actually headed east, actually southeast. We have to backtrack about 400 miles to meet up with the Gypsy Tour so we can all start riding out together toward Tahoe. This is the Wind River Valley area of Wyoming. The Wind River range of mountains is to our right, and there's some other mountain ranges behind that with snow on top of them. And this is just before Lander, Wyoming. And so we continue to make our way east. Hey guys, pretty amazing here. We're just riding along, zipping along here, heading into Rollins, and Dan saw these guys roping calves. They were roping and branding calves. So these guys are pretty cool. If you like steak, this is where it comes from.
I think I can.
Yeah.
How cool is this?
Fire going for
Dude, he's got branding iron in his hand.
Wow, that was amazing.
He's going to run to mama. Mark.
Yeah.
So Mark, you said that was the last calf, huh? We got here.
So where, I mean, I don't see like houses or anything for miles and miles. Where are you guys from?
So I live, you probably come up out of Rollins.
Well, we're going to
You
Rollins.
come from, you're going to Rollins.
We're actually headed to Cheyenne, but we're going to Rollins right now.
I live just about 14 miles north of Rollins.
Okay.
The fellow that owns these cabs, he lives up the river 10, 12 miles, but you got to go out around to get to it.
Okay.
So, there's not many people out there.
That's beautiful.
A little different than Cleveland.
That's very beautiful.
A lot different in Charlotte as well. So catch you a little bit later down on the ride here.
What's that red door look like?
So one of the locals had told us to exit off of I-80 and take Highway 30, and maybe we'd be able to avoid the storm.
So Dan, what were you just saying, man?
Said we don't have to put on our rain gear. So far, when we have, it hasn't been needed. But looking at that, I think we need it.
I believe it's going to be a different story on this one here.
We got a pretty good storefront in front of us. We're going to try to punch through it, get to Laramie, and then on down to Cheyenne.
We had a local tell us to take this route, Highway 30. He said it was part of the old Oregon Trail, and it kind of parallels 80 and goes north, and it looked like we might be able to get above the terrain, but we don't think that's going to happen. So we've geared up here and getting ready to hit the road back out there. Wish us luck. I think we're going to get a little wet. But we're getting ready to ride into this storm.
This looks like a good place to wait for a couple of minutes. That wind's pretty strong. That's a strong wind, man.
I don't know if we can go through that.
That's some strong wind.
You think we can go through that?
Yeah.
Keep going?
Yeah, I mean, just go slow and steady. You know, when we get in it, if it gets real bad, we'll just stop again and sit. The wind is the worst thing right now.
For sure.
But if we can stay behind it till we get to Laramie at least, to get out of the weather completely, in case something else pops up. I mean, I don't see nothing that way, but this popped up, you know.
If there's anything in town that we could go sit at and wait.
I didn't even see the little town.
Yeah, it says food and gas.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
I don't really want to drive in that wind.
No, the biggest thing I'm worried about more than anything is the lightning. Did you say that lightning?
I did.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I'm worried
I'm
about.
afraid we get out in the open, that wind's going to get even worse. That's why I stopped here.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Why am I parked under a circus tent, you ask? Well, let me show you. So guys, we've been trailing this storm for a while, and Dan had looked on his weather app and it said we had 70-mile-an-hour sustained winds. So we decided to pull into this little rec center and wait it out for a little while. After sitting at the rec center for about an hour, we had to continue and press east so we could get to Cheyenne before dark. Even the railroad crew wanted to wish us well. We continued on our way to Cheyenne, braved out the rain, finally ran out of it just before we got to the hotel to meet up with our Gypsy Tour friends.
It's always a good time. A couple real quick things. Make sure you gas up tonight. Kickstand at 7 a.m. tomorrow. I like to get it rolling. Unless something really drastic happens, we roll out at 7 a.m. You know, if you need to eat early.
Start down on the right foot. The only advice I would have is when he says a bottle of whiskey. So this is from Kentucky, Woodford Reserve. This guy fits right in already, doesn't he?
So a few of us head out for dinner. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so you know when I put up more videos. Thanks again for the support, guys.